There is Mike over there. Luckily, he was around to help us out. Get this beast on top of our camper because Sarah and I were struggling. We had some ratchet straps around it. Long story short, Mike is our little guardian angel that came and helped us because this sucker's heavy. I wanted to leave it in the box so we could, you know, bump it around a little bit. Anyway, so we got the TURBRO Air Conditioner. It's a Finnmark FM15H, so it's a 15,000 BTU unit. And this is day 2. You saw my first day of why I explained this was completely demolished. So we're gonna get this bugger installed, and we're gonna see how it goes. We got lots of wiring to do, and it's a 12 volt and 120 volt unit. So I gotta see how that works. But anywho, we're gonna get this thing unboxed. So like I said, we're gonna unbox it up here because we thought it would just save the product a little bit more instead of unboxing it on the ground with just the two of us. I don't know if it was a good idea or not. I feel like it was because it was a struggle getting it up here. Right. Oh boy, look at that beast. And we want to thank TURBRO. We reached out to them actually and told them what happened, and they said as long as we do a review on this and let them know what we think of the unit, they donated it to us. So that's pretty freaking awesome. So shout out to TURBRO, and they were super responsive. I mean, emails, bam, bam, bam. I think they had, where were they out of? One was out of Vegas.
New York.
A warehouse in New York. And we're in Arizona, but we got this in like 2 days.
Yeah, it was awesome. And we're
Super
part of their
fast.
affiliate program too. So like if you guys are in need of not even just an AC unit for your camper, they have so many cool things for camping that you got to check them out, because we can offer you a special discount code too. And we'll have that in the description below. Check them out. Super cool, super responsive.
Oh. You know what I mean? Like you can't see
Yeah, it's like you gotta set it and hope it's positioned right.
and get down below and kind of look.
Yep.
So I got the heavy end, so
Okay.
try not to get dirt and stuff over here.
Right. It was heavier than I expected.
Yeah, it's heavy. You can't see with your shoe in my face. It's pretty darn close. It looks like it needs to go this way a little bit, about a half an inch. There. I can't, I almost have to go down. I can't see it. Yeah, just kind of kneel around it and look. Like it looks like, it's hard to tell. It almost looks like it could come this way a little bit.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them. There's 1. There's 2. Here, hold that for me. Of course, it's zip tied. I want to snip the wire.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Alright. Holy smokes, it's hot in here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, it's like 105, guys.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's too hot.
So
That's
the
what it
thickness
is.
of the roof is 2 3/4. So you got 3 little seals here. Not that kind of seal.
Wrong seal.
And it looks like we're gonna need all 3 of them because I don't want to stick them together right now though.
No.
Man, it seems, but I suppose it's got to squish. Yeah, if it's got to be level with that would make sense, but it doesn't say like.
And they will compress.
Oh man, this is gonna be a little off.
Is that gonna fit?
I don't know, it's really hard to see.
Do you need more light or no?
Ooh. Well, these are, I just want to test fit it and see. That was getting in the way. I just want to get this up there and get it tightened.
Yes.
And then the electrical can be whenever.
Yes, agreed.
See, I feel like it's... All right, guys, fighting with that. We had 14 1/8 inch opening. This needs 14 1/4. So we're in the storage facility where we keep this, so we had to improvise. Had to do some love tapping just to scoot that opening a scotch bigger. These bolts were kind of tricky. The foam insulation here, it worked, but I think according to their instructions, it should have been 1 less, because we really had to suck those 3 pieces of foam together that we showed you, that we took these out of. I think we should have got rid of the thin one, in my opinion. But anyway, we got it up there. It's secured. Now we got to wire it. I got to find a way to get the 12-volt wire, which I believe is this one, to somewhere. So that's where we're at right now. And we'll show you our progression here in a little bit. All right, so we got the cover put in, 4 screws. Really had to cinch that bugger down. We can look up in here. We got the wire nuts and everything all connected, taped up, pushed up in there. So I got to put the plate back on that. And then this is the one thing I was asking everybody about. We got a 12-volt supply here for, I believe, it is for, let's see, this guy right here. So that's what's going to be supplying the 12-volt for the panel right there. And there are some LED lights up in here too. So that's what that 12-volt is for. Asked a few folks, since we have a light right here that we never use, I'm going to see if I can run these over and splice into that light, because that would be the easiest spot. So that's what we're going to attack now. It's all hardwired in. We're going to get that going. Sarah's doing other little things around the camper, little things we're getting ready for our trip in a month. So let's keep plugging away at this beat. All right, everybody. So 12-volt. Luckily, my wife has really small hands. We were able to feed the wire through here. There was just a 1/4 inch, maybe an 1/8 inch gap out there that we were able to feed the wire through. She was able to stick her hand in it and grab it. And then we fed it from here to here where the 120-volt comes through. So we'll be able to tie that in. And then, like I said, we're going to tie it in right to this light. We never use this light, so we're just going to steal the 12-volt supply from that. I think it should be fine. I don't know. I've asked multiple people. It all kind of makes sense, right? Otherwise, our battery's way up here. So we'd have to, you know, find a way to get back down in there. So we're going to try this. Fingers crossed. Let us know the way you guys might have done it, or if you have. So we're just going to keep rocking and rolling and get this done. We got to get this thing tested. So let's get going. We got her hooked up, guys. It works. So we ran over to the light here, which is the light we never use. Here's a switch for it. So we do have to flip on the switch to turn on the air, which I could change if I wanted to, but so we'll flip that on. We'll listen. Okay. There we go. And then check this out. So it comes with a remote.
And we can also put it on our app on our phone.
Yeah.
Too,
so we got lights. One thing we didn't like about this camper is where the lights were just kind of weird. And they change colors. So that's really cool.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of goodies. Fans, lights. What else we got? Heater. It's supposed to have a little heater in there. Sleep timer, all kinds of stuff. So we're super stoked. Obviously, we're at the storage unit, so we don't have power to run the air. So probably what we're going to do is just take the truck at some point here, bring it to our house, plug it in, make sure the air works, run it, all that good stuff. So I'm excited. I'm excited we were able to get that wire over here. I didn't want a wire outside looking janky, you know. So Sarah's little hands come in, yeah, they came in handy in more ways than one. Little hands, you know what I'm saying? So I just got to get this put back up and then we are done for the day. My neck is just from being like this, looking up the whole time. But yeah, this is super slick. It opens up just like that. That's what you needed the 12-volt display for. And then there's your air filter. And then when you're done cleaning your air filter, it just clicks right back in there. It's so easy to get at. So that's a great design. So, and I think it's a little shallower.
I think so too.
I mean, because my head would kind of just rub on the old one. So that's a plus. I'm 6'3", give or take. So, oh, that's exciting. So we went from a total being down on myself from wrecking the damn air conditioner to having a nice new one put in. And we're really excited to try it because it's 15,000 BTUs. The old one was 13.5. So it should cool this thing down pretty darn good. So
thank you, TURBRO.
Thank you, TURBRO. No. All right, guys, it is 11 o'clock here in AZ and it's 101 degrees. So it's a toasty one. I am sweating. We are going to test out the air. So we got to back out of storage to our house and connect it to the power. I did not put on the quick start or soft start yet because I wanted to test it before I put this on. Just, you know, one less thing if something were to go wrong. I know I didn't screw this up. So here we go. We got to flip on our switch because it's ran over to this light. There it goes. I have no idea how to run this remote. Fan clock mode. So we're gonna have to change that mode. So anyway, I gotta figure that out. And we can put the app on our phone too, which is awesome. We got the little thermal gun, obviously. There we go, 102 degrees. So it's gonna take a while for it to start running and cooling down. So let's give her a bit. So she is cooling great. I got the thermal gun. You saw I was at about 102 in here. Let's see. What's that reading in the 40s? 47, 45, just trying to get an angle. So it is cooling fantastic. Right, so we got everything rocking and rolling. Remote, Sarah's gonna get the Wi-Fi hooked up, which is, we've learned, is under here. Probably a button right in there. I don't know, we'll have to look. Very easy to get to those filters, which is nice. As far as noise, ours was a 13,500 BTU. This is 15,000. The fan noise is comparable, I think. But where I notice a big difference is the compressor isn't near as loud. You don't have that hum, and it seems like it doesn't kind of shake the camper. If that makes sense, with some of those old ones, you can kind of feel the vibrating or when it kicks on. And it didn't even really kick on that hard without the soft start. But just to let you guys know, when I was reading the instructions on this, they recommend a 6,000 watt generator for this unit without a soft start. We have a 5,500. Figures, right? It would probably work. But so anything less, you need the soft start, which they said is around 2,200 you can get by with a generator. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up, I'm still going to put the soft start on just to save our generator from getting that big load, but it is cooling great, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's been 10 minutes and it's way more comfortable in here. You can see I'm already done sweating. So, and I sweat. So we're super pumped. Thanks TURBRO for sending this out, saving our butts, because we have some good, you know, good trips we had planned and I ruined it. Luckily, we were able to get it up here and get it installed by ourselves. It was really easy. Like I said, we ran the 12 volt right to our light here and it worked out great. So I was doing a lot of research and I couldn't find out where to put that wire, and I reached out to a couple of YouTube friends and they said that should be fine, and that worked. So if you got a close by light, that's the way to do it. So that's it, guys, and we're gonna give it a real test run here in a couple weeks. Buy some water. So have a good one. God bless America. We'll see you on the next video.